just going to staff out, taking a lot of damage. So the Archmage again taking a lot of damage. Sky finally starting his tech. Thu still at tier 2, which is interesting. I would expect him to tech to tier 3 very soon to get bears. But he hasn't produced any bears yet, which is strange. He has 5 dryads and 6 dryads, counting that one. And I think he has one more coming. So, and he'll have no bears, and that's a very strange army composition because he can pretty much expect rifles, and that will put an end to that. But now sending his army in to harass, and he's got a lot of piercing damage, no real ability to kill these buildings. Going for the altar, Demon Hunter going to take some damage from the Arcane Tower. Now, meanwhile, there's a water elemental in Thu's base trying to kill his wisps, and we'll see how Thu deals with this. And he's not a knight player. This is one of the most difficult situations to deal with. Actually, now a lot of footmen coming in. Thu's going to have to TP or TP. Sorry, Thu is going to have to TP here, I think, because there's no way he can defend off this harass. He's already lost about 5 or 6 wisps. Going to lose another one there unless he cycles his gold mine very well. Very nice gold mine cycling, actually. So Thu doing a pretty good job at the wisp micro that's necessary, but not doing the, you know, he needs to be doing some better, even better, and he's not doing as well as he needs to be doing to keep his force at other locations. Actually creeping the shop. He does have to TP. He's going to lose all his wisps. I'm not sure what Thu is doing. He doesn't have, I mean, he has 400 lumber in the bank, but that's not going to last him long. Oh, very nice. Producing a Moonwell to save that wisp there, which was one hit away. And the Archmage forced to run away from the Dryad because he doesn't know whether the army is coming or not. So, Thu losing a lot of wisps there. That was a very successful harass by Sky. Thu needed to TP. Thu had to TP as soon as he saw that coming in, but he didn't. I think that's probably because he's not a Night Elf player and wasn't quite aware of the dangers detonating that one wisp. So he lost another wisp. He has one wisp gathering lumber. And now the Archmage and Water Elemental harassing the Ancient, he doesn't have any troops there to save it. So he may lose his Ancient of Wonders as well unless he comes back and finally decides to TP. Breath of Fire going off does not manage to kill the farm. It looks like Thu is going to take down the altar though. So I'm not sure what Thu is going for. There's a TP. He's not going to take down the altar unless he hits it. Oh no, that's not a TP, that's a staff. Staffing his DH back. And he's not in time to save the Ancient of Wonders. I think he did get there in time to buy a Staff of Preservation. So, in that regard, he did manage to get the most important thing from that shop, and taking down the altar. So, all in all, I would say that Sky has an advantage, because there are just so few wisps here for Thu. He's got 2 wisps. What? Yeah, just 2 wisps. Putting up an expansion, actually, now. So, Thu going to expand. I don't think he has much wood, but I think he needs to concentrate on producing wisps for wood rather than expanding, but maybe he doesn't feel like he's running out of gold. He's at 46 population, so he has enough units for the time being, and just wants to expand before he pushes into low upkeep. Excuse me, I have to take a drink of water. Now, Sky's Archmage being hunted down again by that Demon Hunter. Meanwhile, Thu creeping his Panda, and Thu's going to have a high-level Panda, and that could be a little bit of trouble for Sky. He'll probably have lots of breakers, but we'll pretty much force him into breakers. And so he won't be able to get rifles to counter the Dryads with his high-level Panda. Oh, Tome of Experience, wow. Nice drop. So, but really, Thu is just monopolizing all the creep camps on this map, and that's one of the benefits you get from that. Panda getting staffed back by the Demon Hunter. It'll be able to deal with his Water Elemental. Thu, again, forced to run his wisps away. Going to block that one with his own Panda and probably lose it. Nope, manages to keep it out. Oh, wisp goes down anyway. Didn't heal it. And it looks like Thu is actually pushing across the map to try a bit of harass. That Archmage running into Dryads. Fortunately for Sky, the Demon Hunter was not there, or he would have just lost it. And well, he might have had a TP. I didn't actually check, but he would have been forced to TP or have lost the Archmage. Yeah, he has a TP. And actually, he has 2 potions of healing, too. So he wouldn't have lost. He wouldn't have even had to TP. But it would have cost him one of those potions. So, through trying to save his wisps again from this Water Elemental, which is, this is really silly. Okay, actually, Sky's micro failing in there, detonate from one of those wisps. Not able to kill the water elemental. That's unfortunate for Thu. Sky has mortars at now, so the pandas will be useful against those mortars. Sorry, the panda will be useful against those mortars with its high level breath of fire. There's a nice haze fire on the peasants, and they're going to take a lot of damage. I don't think they'll go down. One getting killed. I can't remember how this works. Peasants apparently survive it. It does like 210 damage or something. But yeah. Now, through just continuing to do this little dryad harass on his opponent, breakers are now out for Sky. So Sky reacting to the panda by getting breakers as expected. Breakers, of course, immune to the breath of fire. Staffing out his panda again. So why did he do that? I guess Thu wants a mana refill. He's at 52 food, which is unfortunate, because it means he's in low upkeep without getting many benefits, but he's got his expo up now. So Thu now has reached expansion parity with Sky. Sky forced a TP out there, actually, as he got pretty badly jacked there and lost a priest. Looks like the panda is there to try and kill the Mountain King, but I think the Archmage passed a potion to it. Now more Dryads in. Mana burn on the Archmage. Oh, that's too bad. Wasn't able to get the Breath of Fire off, so a wasted Drunken Haze. Now, Thu has a pretty big force here, and what is Sky at? Sky's at 69 population. That's pretty strange. Sky at 69 population, I guess he has a lot of peasants, and a couple mortars back there, but really not too many forces that can deal with these Dryads. He lost an Arcane Sanctum there. Finally, his mortars coming into their own here and doing some damage. Panda going in a little bit deep, getting bolted, not going to take too much damage because nothing can really go out there into the area where the Dryads can attack. Finally, mortars doing something. It looks like they do not have frag shards yet. So, Sky doing well to hold out here against these Dryads, with these marauding Dryads. But now that he's forced them away, he's actually got a pretty free ride. He's got a significant population advantage. He's at 72 food. Thu is only at 50, finally getting back down. And Thu, okay, this is very weird. Thu putting up 2 Ancients of Wind here, and I'm not sure what he's doing with those. Let's see, what could he get? Hippogriffs? I don't see why he would be worried about any sort of air. Fairy dragons? Oh, wow, the Demon Hunter. 36 health, 26 health, 14 health. Wow. Just barely escaping with his Demon Hunter. That is ridiculous. Thu just being... making a very costly mistake creeping. That's a level 4 Demon Hunter, almost 5, and you do not want to lose that. That would have been game over. Anyway, Thu getting within 14 health of losing his Demon Hunter, so... And now this is unfortunate for Thu. Sky has a flying machine that is scouting him creeping, and so... I mean, it's not too bad because Sky was not in a position to go kill that Demon Hunter, but it was even worse than I thought because of that flying machine. If Sky had been nearby, he would have just been able to kill that Demon Hunter with one hit, and that would have been pretty unbelievable. So, let's see. Looks like Thu hunting down that mortar team, and that's... I mean, you have to be more careful than that with your units. Oh my god. Hippogriff taming. What is this? Thu getting Hippogriff riders. This is absurd. Producing 2 archers. I guess... So yeah, he really is going Hippogriff riders. And getting his Demon Hunter very low again. What is this? It's crazy. That's what it is. 74 health. I guess he feels like... Because this is not such a high-stakes game as the xLo Cup, it's not, the WC3L finals, he can try something out. And just getting some Hippo Riders for fun, I guess. I really have no idea what this is all about. I mean, against that huge Breaker army, they don't have a very good damage-type matchup. Not that... I mean, bears are just better. On the other hand, the Hippo Riders are somewhat effective against casters. We'll see. Sky looks like he's about to push. He has a lot of mortar teams. He's going to make a pretty effective push against that Expo. So, Thu may be in a bit of trouble here. He hasn't really built up a force.